What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I've not only got a surprise for you guys, but I've also got a surprise for my wife. As you can see, the gooseneck is actually hooked up. So what we're going to be doing today is going and picking up some kind of vehicle. I was surfing Facebook Marketplace, and on Facebook Marketplace, to get a good deal on Facebook Marketplace, you either have to be there right when they post the item, and when you see it, then you have to say, you know, can I come right now, or can I come later today? And that's what I like to do instead of like asking a whole bunch of questions. If it's local to you and you can, you know, within an hour or so, you will get better response if you just dive straight into, hey, can I come look at it, you know, right now or in an hour or something like that. And then wait to ask all the questions until you get there. Again, if it's local to you. So that's what we did. There is a vehicle that is for sale, and it's an Acura MDX. It's a 2003, so it's a little older model, but they're selling it for $900, and it's leather interior, clean. All the pictures I could see, touchscreen, no damage. It did have a transmission issue, which is kind of common for that particular year and vehicle, but it could be something simple. The lady said, it was a lady, and she said that it drives, but then it loses power. So the trans is probably slipping or doing something that it shouldn't be doing. Long story short, though, we will take a closer look at that. But for $900, this thing is in very good condition from the pictures. Again, we'll go over it more once I get there and once I see it in person and drive it and see how it feels. But for $900, that's hard to beat, and we need a bigger family vehicle anyways. We have a car, and if we can sell her Honda for, you know, $3,000 or $3,500, whatever, we could come out on top, which is kind of hard to do with the car market right now. And once the car market settles down and prices drop, we'll probably try to get a newer vehicle. But for now, in the meantime, spending $900 and plus repair costs, depending on that, could be up to $500. So, you know, in it about, you know, $1,500 maybe, at the most $2,000, is very hard to beat for a Acura MDX, especially one as clean. The leather looked, heated seats, stuff like that. It looked very nice. So we're gonna head out. I'm gonna head out. I've got a few stops I need to do before we actually head over there. So I have a little time here. But anyways, yeah, there's a pesky fly somewhere around here. Where are you? Huh. Anyways, we're gonna head out. And let's take a look at this. I'm very excited. My wife, bless her heart, has put up with a small vehicle for long enough. And it's time that I kind of focus on her a little more instead of focusing on my toys and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to pick this up today and hopefully surprise her, and hopefully it's a good surprise. She knows that I'm going to pick up something She did see I connected the gooseneck, so she knows it's some kind of vehicle, but she may think she's threw out four-wheeler, something along those lines, so it could be something like that, but you know, let's be honest, she probably has an idea of what it is. So anyways, I will catch you guys later. Farmland. We are actually headed to the place now to pick up the surprise, and it's out in Culpeper, Virginia. So we're rolling over there. It's about an hour away from where I live. And folks, just like that, we have picked up the surprise. It is a 2003 Acura MDX. It's in alright shape, but it needs a good washing, cleaning, and maybe some issues with the radiator leaking, and possibly transmission flush. But other than that, runs pretty good. And I got this for 900 bucks, so I'm pretty stoked on that. But we'll go ahead home and take a closer look. We are headed back home. I forgot to mention though at the beginning of this video, if my wife does not, hold on one second. So if my wife does not like this vehicle, or is kind of disappointed with, you know, the vehicle, however, whyever, like who knows, if that is the case, I'll just flip this vehicle. Picking it up for 900 bucks is very cheap, and it does need just a good cleaning, a good wash, but everything looks good. Sunroof works. It's got heated seats, pretty much everything. It's got nav, but the nav's not working, so I've got to figure that situation out, but everything works in it, and the leather seats are in exceptional good condition for how old the vehicle is. It's a 2003, so it's old, and the seats are in pretty much excellent condition. The carpets do need cleaning, which is to be expected, but that's easy stuff, and you know, we'll do that. If my wife does like the vehicle, and it'll be better than her little Honda car, if that is the case, then great. If not, then we'll make a little bit of money too. So it's a win-win situation. Either way you look at it, it is a win-win situation. And you know, I like win-win situations. Like I said, the lady said the transmission issue has an issue where, well, the car, she says, slows down. So it could be engine related, or it could be trans related. I just don't know. I forgot my scan tool, so it's got a check engine light. I forgot my scan tool to scan it, but very confident. It runs and drives right now, so I'm very confident I'm gonna come out on top either way, and you know, it's a good deal. So I will see you guys back at the house. We're in beautiful farm country again. Just rolling home. What is up, guys? It is a few weeks later. Got the MDX. You can see I have a whole bunch of parts and tools on the floor. Have been too busy to clean that up at this point. What ended up happening with this, I thought there was a transmission issue. That's what the lady told me. Turns out the CV axle right here, turns out that was bad on the driver's side, and it was just clunking really bad. So that's all that was on that side. The other thing was there was coolant in the oil. Not a good sign, typically a head gasket. So I went ahead and pulled the whole motor apart. This is a J series Honda engine. Pulled the motor apart. New timing belt, water pump, tensioner pulleys, head gaskets, and all the other intake gaskets, all that. So that's what was wrong. I found the spot on this, technically it would be the driver's side head. I found the spot where it was leaking, anyways, got that fixed up. What had really happened is the lady must have let this overheat, and then when it overheat, the car would stop, like go into shutdown mode and turn off. So that's what the lady was experiencing when she said the car would drive and then it would stop. She must have been letting it overheat, and the car would get so hot and stop. It had gotten so hot that the paint on the valve covers was peeling off pretty much. So I noticed that a lot of the bolts were really tight, hard to get off. So yeah, I was really worried about warpage in the heads and the block, but there really was none. Just to be safe though, kind of a little trick you can do is I grabbed a grinding stone, big grinding stone for like a knife, and ran it over the top and just kind of decked it, homemade sort of. So that is a little trick that you can do if you want to just freshen it up a little bit, without taking it to a machine shop. So we did that. I have currently actually been driving this for a couple days now. Everything's fine. I did have to replace the O2 sensor on the bank 2 side, and let's see, a rear sway bar link in the back was totally shot and just bouncing around. So replace that and replace the O2 sensor. Also, what I'm doing right now is the car is running cool. It will reach up to temp sometimes, but then when you start driving, it cools right back down. So my guess is the thermostat is either staying stuck open or, you know, something along those lines with the thermostat. You can see I've got the housing just apart there, about to pull that thermostat out. It's also possible that they tampered with the thermostat, because the lady said that she had taken it to a mechanic. So I don't know, there's a new radiator, new fan, so it could be the kind of situation where they knew it was overheating, they took it somewhere and someone tampered with the thermostat to make it run a lot cooler, but now with the you know, fixed head gasket issue, you know, it doesn't need that. I don't know. I really don't know. My guess is that just the thermostat needs to be replaced. So I had kind of planned ahead. So I had bought a new thermostat and a new gasket for that, just kind of planning ahead. So that's taken care of. Jess actually really likes it. The inside needs a good like shampooing and cleaning, but I'm just trying to get the car to ride good at this point, and then you know, if she wants to keep it, we'll keep it. If not, I'll flip and sell it. It's a great car, but I'm gonna go ahead and change out this thermostat, and then I will actually take it to work today, hopefully, and just give it another rundown, and you know, kind of put it through its paces, make sure it stays at a constant temperature. It's really cold out now. We're into December, and just a few days ago it was like in the 70s, and the temperature stayed where it should most all the time I was driving it. Now immediately when you get into cooler temperatures like this, it runs cool again. So I'm thinking it's the thermostat, like I said, but we'll know here shortly. Well guys, I'm in the car headed to work, actually, and still trying to give this thing a good run through its paces, see if any issues pop up before I let Jess start driving this. So hopefully she doesn't get stranded if something else is wrong. But I just changed the thermostat like I was telling you guys. I also changed the Bank 2 lower O2 sensor, which is the downstream one, and that threw a code saying low voltage. The car is actually running a whole lot smoother since I replaced that O2 sensor now. So the Bank 2 was the side where the head gasket was leaking. So I'm thinking that it had clogged up those O2 sensors on the Bank 2 side, and that's why both of them needed changing. So anyways, got that done. The temperature now is reading where it should. It's not reading cold like it was before. So when I did take the thermostat out, I noticed that the thermostat was open, which it shouldn't have been open. It should have been shut. It's so cold out. So that was right there the issue. Immediately fixed that. The last thing that I told you guys earlier is the nav screen is blank. It's just like white. I've done some research, and people say that that screen just needs to be replaced. So there's a couple different options. You can either send it away for $180, send it back to I forget the brand of the actual LCD screen, but so you send it back to them and they'll fix it. However, I was on eBay and I saw one that came with a warranty, and it was for about the same price. So it was 180 bucks. So I bought that, and it has a warranty within 30 days. So if it doesn't work, I can ship it back. Not bad for 900 bucks. I guess when it comes to it, the breakdown, it was $100 for the head gasket kit. That came with all the seals, and gaskets that you would need to rebuild. It came with a water pump I bought the kit. Came with a water pump, timing belt, all the tensioners and pulleys. The only thing I did have to buy extra was new head bolts. That did not come in the kit, and that was $25. So yeah, pretty cheap in the whole realm of things, you know, under $200, and I was able to rebuild the whole engine, and minus the bottom end, but that was fine, had no issues. I think that'll do it for this video. It was kind of a last minute video, and it actually has been a couple weeks, 3 or 4 weeks actually, long of a video. Maybe not quite that long, but like 3 weeks probably, that I've been working on this when I have time, and I have, you know, just been super busy with life and you know, my daughter and my wife, so been trying to spend more time with them and do less of you know, this kind of stuff. But we will be picking back up. Also, on a side note, the Jeep, I'll be starting back up on the Jeep here pretty soon, so I should have some more videos on that as well. But anyways guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.